Hey everyone, I'm so happy to be here. I'm Lynn, and I am the one with cancer, if you haven't seen some of the notes already previously posted. So I was diagnosed in October, and a day after my wedding, actually. And then on December 23rd, they found a little bit of cancer in my lymph nodes. So they do want me to go through the chemotherapy and the radiation. I look a little too cheery to be having cancer right now. But truthfully, they think they got it all. So I feel a lot better mentally. And well, plus like some of the things I'm gonna be going over has helped me with the process as well. And hopefully you get a lot out of it too, because you can use it in like any area of your life. But so today I'm going to be, and I'm just recording this right now because Thursday when I'm going to post it, so you're probably watching it on Thursday, is my chemotherapy, and it takes a while. So I'm just going to pre-record this and launch it whenever it's time. Maybe I'll go live next week. But I wanted to talk about a little bit about the brain, and I'm not going to get too sciencey. I'm going to just go over some stuff really high level and give you a good example, and then give you an exercise that you can do every day this week. And I hope you get a lot out of it. So basically our subconscious mind is 97% of our body and mind, and that has a lot of power over us. It works in our benefit and also works against us. But one of the benefits is, like, if you're driving a car, we're on autopilot. We don't have to think about every single thing that we do. Oops, sorry. We can just start the car without thinking about it, brake when we see a red light, and we just don't think about where to turn all the time, unless you really don't know where you're going. But it has a lot of benefits for us to be able to have more brain power to do other things throughout the day. And then it works against us whenever we want to make changes in our life or try something new and, you know, kind of revert back into our old habits. And a lot of that has to do with our mind and how we are put on autopilot. I know there's two parts of the, not just two parts of the brain, two main functions of the brain that I'm going to talk about today. One of them's the cortex and one of them's the critter brain. So your cortex, which is what they call the human brain, that is responsible for wanting to be creative, adventure, try new things, grow, expand, get out there and do things that you've always wanted to try. Then the critter brain comes in. He's like, wait, no, this has changed. This is different. I don't like it. Let's go back, because it sets you up for that comfort zone. It does not want to stretch. It is responsible for bodily functions like your heart rate, keeping you out of the fight and flight mode. It wants you to feel like you're in your comfort zone and just be in your safety zone. It does not like you to stretch and try new things. So trying new things and stretching yourself are things that we want to do in life. We have goals. We want to enhance our lives and work and meet new people and try new things, but our critter brain really keeps us from doing it. So there's ways to get around that. In fact, there's quite a few ways, and I'm going to give you one simple, very simple way today that makes a huge impact on getting your brain on your side so that you can make these changes. So I want to give you an example though of what this could be like in the real life. So let's say you have something that you want to change. Maybe it's you want to feel healthier, or have more energy, or have less cravings at night. Maybe you want to find a new job or enhance your career, or enhance your communications with your spouse. Like, this can work in any area. So whatever that is for you, think of examples of, hey, I'm making changes. I feel good about my changes. This is great. It's been 2 weeks. Things are looking up. You start seeing results, And all of a sudden, you start kind of doing it half of the effort, and going back and reverting to your old changes. And then what's going on is your brain is saying, hey, things were changing. Let's revert back. You literally have cells in your body that are sending messages to your brain saying this is something out of the norm. Let's revert it back. But what you say is, oh, I can't do this. This is too hard. Who am I to get what I want? I'm not smart enough. Or I've tried this so many times. It never works for me. Why is this time different? So we put a story to what's happening. Then we believe these stories, and the more we believe them, we do things to make them true. So we have a lot against us, guys. But I have a very simple thing that I want you to do every day this week. And there's 4 steps to it. And this is so simple. Simple with a big impact. My favorite things that you can do, that you can fit in your day that actually make an impact for you. So number 1 is just get a clear picture of what you want. I mean, we'll talk more about this in my next video, but you know what it is that you want. Get a clear picture of what it is. And then 2, every day this week, just do 1% of an effort every day this week. 1%. You're probably asking, why just 1%? I am not here to try and get the results this week. I'm not trying to lose 3 pounds because you're on this journey of losing 40 pounds in 2 months or in a year. I'm not worried about the results right now. What my goal is to do is to get you used to building a habit so that your critter brain doesn't think, whoa, what is going on? We need to revert back to your old ways. So just 1% will help you start to find those moments in the day where you can do a workout, or those moments in the day where you can work on your book that you've been writing. And if you don't want to, all you have to do is 1%. So if you're trying to work out, just do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, be done. And I'm trying to write a book right now, so my minimum in 1% is, hey, I'm just going to write a paragraph every day. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to edit it later. Just write some ideas down and be done. But what a good thing is when that happens is when you just do 1%, a lot of the times that 1% turns into 20%. Or that 1% turns into 80%, and you feel so good about it. Because when you start, you'll feel good that you started, and you just keep going. Maybe you're on the flow. So minimum, just 1%. That's not hard. That's so simple. Just whenever you can figure it out in that day, when you can fit that in, go ahead and do just 1%. Okay, step 3 is to one day this week, stretch yourself a little. Get used to feeling out of your comfort zone so that you can build those neuron pathways in your brain to get used to the feeling of being uncomfortable. That can help you stretch yourself into new things while you're working on building habits. Then number 4 is, hey, you did 1% today, let's celebrate it. Celebrate it with a, yes, I did that, or I feel good, or don't go out and eat cake and ice cream or anything. Just a little bit of celebration and being proud of yourself is fine. So again, simple steps this week. 1 is just be clear on what you want. And we'll talk more about that next week, which is one of my favorite things. I cannot wait for my talk next week. Number 2, just 1% every day, because it may turn into 20%, may turn into 80, or may just stay as 1%, and that's fine. Because we're just trying to fit it in within that day and be used to noticing those moments when you can start working on your goal. You'll start recognizing those moments more. And then step 3, stretch yourself just one day this week, just a little bit, so you can get out of that comfort zone. And then celebrate those wins. So those are the 4 steps, and I really want you to try and do this. no matter what it is that you're working on. So next week I can't wait for my next talk. I will have another exercise for you. And please comment down below if this has resonated with you, if you have any questions, or how it's worked out for you. I'm really curious to know. And you guys, it was great being on here, and I will see you next week.